This is a tarot love reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, welcome to Alchemy Ascension. Let's find out what's happening with you and your love interest. Okay, so I have your energy laid out on the right side of the spread, Aquarius, and your love interest is on the left side with the mutual energy down the center. Please keep in mind that there may be times when it's the energy on the other side that resonates with you, so they can definitely be switched around however they truthfully resonate. So where I have you showing up currently, Aquarius, is in the energy of the Sun card. So this is an incredible energy for you to be showing up in. This is telling me that you're feeling a lot of confidence. You're in a very happy place knowing that you're on the right path. You know exactly what you want. You're feeling a sense of being on top of the world is the vibe that this card always gives me. It's a time of growth and expansion and evolution. It's symbolic of success and abundance, and just having a lot of clarity about what you want and where you are in life, and overall just having an immense feeling of happiness and fulfillment. Now the Sun card was clarified by the Emperor, so again this is the card of Leo. If I didn't mention that, you may be dealing with the Leo, and that was clarified by the Emperor card, which is the card of Aries, so you may be dealing with an Aries. To me, this kind of goes hand in hand in a sense, because this is also a card that speaks of having a lot of clarity and conviction for what it is that you want in your life. You're feeling extremely confident at this time in your life, Aquarius, so you're in a really strong position. You are definitely standing in your power, standing in clarity, you're feeling very illuminated, enlightened, and ready to charge forward and take whatever it is that you want. You're ready to conquer the world. It's an amazing energy that you're in currently. Where we have your love interest at this current moment in time is pretty far off from where you're at, actually. So they are in the Nine of Wands energy. So this is telling me that they are in a state of feeling very guarded and defensive and fearful. This is telling me that they've been hurt, either in this connection by you or by another, possibly all around. They may be coming from a painful past in relationships. But from the other cards in this spread, I really got the strong impression that they're definitely feeling very hurt by you for some reason, whatever happened between the two of you. We'll touch on that a little bit more as we go into the other card placements, but they're guarded, and yet they're trying to move forward. You know, you two are clearly in separation. I should mention, I don't know how long the two of you have been in separation. I didn't dive that deep into this particular spread, but at some point things came to an end between the two of you, and it looks like it was a very challenging ending, and it left this person feeling wounded and guarded, and they're currently now in a place where they're ready to move forward and explore other options. So they are currently, moving away from whatever they feel happened with you here with the Six of Swords energy. This is a card that speaks of moving on from troubled waters to calmer waters. So it's interesting because in the traditional Rider-Waite image, it depicts a family. There's a man that's kind of ferrying his family off to calmer waters out of a troubled situation. And this illustration shows, a solitary figure. So I really feel that it goes in line with this energy that they're currently in, feeling that they need to move away from their connection with you, at least at this particular moment in time, because of the fact that they're feeling hurt. They're doing it from a standpoint of defense and feeling that they need to protect themselves. But what they're moving on to is they're trying to, well, they're not trying to, they are. They're entertaining other options in romance. And I get the strong impression, Aquarius, that one of these offers is you trying to win them back with a sincere apology and a lighter romantic approach. But I definitely see this as multiple energies in their life right now. I feel that they're just wanting to be happy and to feel some excitement in their romantic life again. So they're trying to enjoy the single life by dating in new connections that are mostly lighthearted, flirty, sexy, and fun for that excitement. Because with the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups energies here, none of these connections or suitors seem too serious, at least not at this moment. The Knight definitely comes with a better offer than the Pages, but it's not yet an offer with great potential like that of a king. Although again, I strongly feel that one of these offers is coming from you, but right now they're keeping you at bay, moving away from you in their Six of Swords energy to explore these other romantic connections. But I really get the strong vibe that this connection with you left them longing to feel sexy around another again, and to feel truly valued and desired as a woman or as a man by people they share a mutual attraction with. So I honestly feel that one of the main reasons that they're doing this, Aquarius, is to help them heal, because I believe that they felt neglected by you in that department. And of course that's fairly common when a relationship ended due to one person leaving the other for someone else, which seems to be the case here. We've all seen that happen in these situations where the person that was left ends up feeling undesired and unappreciated by the one who left them, so they move on to recapture that feeling with others. And basically trying to get their mojo back is the impression that I'm getting, just wanting to feel good again, interacting with the people that they're attracted to. And I hate to deliver harsh messages like that because I know how painful it can be to receive news like that. But I really, strive to be as honest as possible in the messages that I receive, even when they're difficult. That's what I'm here to do. So I just feel strongly that when things ended between the two of you, it left them feeling almost like they had lost a little bit of their spark in them, and so they're wanting to recapture their fire. So they're engaging with other energies to get that spark, that fire within them ignited again. So they're basically moving on to heal, but that doesn't mean that it's a permanent decision. They're still hurt and feeling a lack of trust in this connection. But I don't see them coming from an energy of revenge or anything like that. I honestly feel that they're just trying to heal and be happy again. But if you can somehow work towards regaining their trust, I truly believe that you may be able to turn this situation around with them at some point. Now, what we have for your feelings and thoughts about them is the Ten of Cups. So this is a very clear, strong message that you see your love interest as the end-all, be-all. You see them as your happily ever after, as your ultimate emotional fulfillment. You can truly see going the distance with them and sharing your entire life. This is basically you seeing them as the love of your life, the love of a lifetime. And it's a very beautiful emotion when you feel that for someone. So you are standing in all of this kind of a sense of confidence and conviction in your love for them, and so much clarity for how you feel for them. And so I'm just so curious what it was that happened here in this connection, but something very painful, no doubt. I get the strong impression that the energy you're in now, you've just kind of transitioned into this energy. I feel that you are very likely coming from a place of where you weren't feeling this much conviction in the past, and that may have been part of what created this scenario. So it's almost like the tables being turned is the vibe that I'm getting from this reading. What we have here for their thoughts and feelings about you is, I believe this is really representing what brought this connection to an end, because they're seeing you in this Seven of Swords energy, which is the card that represents, lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating. This is a character that does things in a very underhanded way, And without any consideration for, who they're hurting along the way and how it's affecting someone else's life. They're exclusively out for their own gain and benefit. Now, whether you really acted that way or not, this is just simply their perception of you. So I'm not trying to say that you actually did that, but that was clarified by the Lover's card. This is the card of Gemini. You may be dealing with the Gemini, but I really feel this is just speaking to the fact that they feel that you had someone that you were hiding behind their back, essentially, with this Lover's card, that you were entertaining two options and that you kept that from them. They may feel that you're, still entertaining that other option. And it speaks of, you having had a moment in time in the past where you needed to make a decision between the two. And they're feeling essentially that you just kept that all from them, and that you deceived them. And so they are moving away from all that. With this Knight of Pentacles energy that came up clarifying, I see this as them knowing they have a vision in their mind and in their heart of the kind of life that they want. And it's really slow progress, but they are 100% confident about getting there. They know that it's not going to happen overnight. They're taking slow steps towards this future that they want. It speaks of wanting stability in their life. They want to be in a secure environment, that they can really feel that they're on stable ground, something that will allow them to focus on their prosperity and abundance without worrying about this kind of stuff going on behind their back, to be quite honest. So they're making slow progress towards their ultimate destiny that they long for inside them. And I don't know why they're going so slow. It's very likely because they still need to heal their heart. Now, what we have for what you want from your love interest, we have the World card, and that was clarified by the Seven of Cups. So I feel this takes on a double meaning. First and foremost, I feel that this is speaking to the fact that you are wanting them to put an end to exploring their options. You want that to be done because you now feel so much conviction and love, and just you have absolute clarity that they're the one for you. In this Sun energy, when you're in that Sun energy with someone, that is your person, that is the one. So you are there, and it's strongly emphasized with this Emperor energy. You absolutely know that you want them. So you are now hoping that they're going to put an end to their options and have this beautiful new beginning with you with the new cycle here in the World energy. And I also feel on the flip side that this is speaking to the fact that you want them to understand that you've now also put an end to that chapter of your life where it seems that you were exploring other options that they were not aware of. I feel that you're wanting to make that clear to them and for them to believe you. Maybe you have told them, probably here, as I'm seeing here, that you're making efforts to make amends with them and to win them back. So maybe you've already expressed that. But it's kind of looking like they don't believe you at this point. What we had come up for what they want from you, we had the Seven of Wands come up. Again, this is strongly emphasizing that, at least in this current moment in time, I know this is really hard to hear, Aquarius, so I'm sorry that, this is the circumstance showing up in this spread, but they are wanting to keep you at bay. They're feeling highly guarded and defensive. I pick up a strong energy of just not trusting you, being very fearful of being hurt by you again. With these two energies that they're in, there's a great deal of mistrust in this expression, in this illustration, and fear, So it was clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which I feel is just highlighting the fact that that's what they're pushing away. It's essentially saying that they're not going to deal with anyone juggling them the way you were juggling them. So they're fighting that off. And with the Fool energy that came out, They're really wanting to take this leap of faith for a new beginning with positive energy. They want to block out and move away from anyone that leaves them feeling any type of darkness, pain, sadness, confusion, stress, anything like that. But one of the main reasons why they're being so adamant about only allowing positive connections in their life with people that they can trust, it's because they need to feel secure around the people in their life again, so that they'll finally be able to let their guard down, to let loose and live a more fun, adventurous, and carefree lifestyle like the Fool here. So they're starting this new chapter because they want to live a high vibe life with peace, happiness, security, stability, and lots of fun and good times. And again, with this card, I'm getting the message of them wanting to get their mojo back, to get back out there and feel sexy again, to feel excitement in their connections and in what lies ahead. The Ace of Cups also came out. So they want a new love as well. But I really feel like they want to start by taking things slow in that Knight of Pentacles energy, to enjoy all the different phases of a new romantic connection, all the beautiful experiences that we usually enjoy in relationships before things move into a serious commitment. But they are ultimately in their heart of hearts wanting it to lead to a beautiful new beginning in love with someone, with somebody that can offer them a love that's pure and true. That's what the Ace of Cups speaks of. It's a very beautiful, abundant, overflowing love that can lead to the Ten of Cups. So they're hoping that once they, essentially have their fun and get to where they're feeling like themselves again, feeling really confident and sexy and happy again in life without the heartache that they went through, they're wanting to open themselves back up to love again. And this is the kind of love that they want. We had the King of Pentacles show up clarifying as well. And so that really ties in line with what they're walking towards here. They're taking the slow, scenic route, so to speak, because they don't want to skip over anything. They may have felt that the two of you skipped over a lot of the more beautiful parts of, when a relationship develops and grows, the honeymoon phase and all the fun, lighthearted, flirty phases. There's so many beautiful phases, right, that we go through when we're entering into a new love connection. I really got that strong message that they feel maybe that the two of you skipped that and went straight into the drama and the options and the lying and the cheating. So it's like this time they don't want to skip any of that. They want to enjoy it all. They just want to be happy and ultimately move to a love that's going to be very reliable, abundant. This is a king with a great sense of honor. His word is his bond. It's gold. It's a very trustworthy person that operates from a high vibration, high level of consciousness. And this is a king that will want to build you a kingdom where you can feel safe and secure in the love connection that the two of you share. This king is often a very hardworking and ambitious king, but I really don't feel that that's anything to do with the essence. I just feel that it's very strongly just them wanting that reliable type of character and a love interest in, whoever they give their heart to next. They want it to be somebody that operates from a high level of personal ethics, someone they can trust and feel safe with, essentially. So this is the path that they're currently on and what their heart desires. Now, I know that these may be difficult messages to hear, so I want to make it clear that these are just the current energies. Energies are fluid, they're constantly changing. You know how it is when you've been hurt by someone. We may feel absolutely enraged and want nothing to do with them for 1 week or a month or whatever, but then as our heart heals, they may open their heart to the possibility of a future between the two of you again. For you to feel this strongly about them, Aquarius, There was likely a very strong connection between the two of you. My point here is that I don't want to spread messages of, hopelessness, essentially. That is never my intention, because I never believe in hopelessness, especially where there's true love. If there's true love here, there's always hope. So on that note, let me shine a light on a little more hope here with this next card placement. So this is the card that came up for the strength in your connection, which would be the energy that is currently, perhaps always, but certainly in this current moment, this is what draws you two together. This is what holds you together, if not in person, then on the spirit level. So this is telling me that both of you, deep down inside, you are already expressing it outwardly, and you're acknowledging with complete, almost like you're ready to shout it from the rooftops, kind of a conviction, that you want to invest in this connection again. You want to reap the rewards of everything that the two of you already invested in the past. And whereas with them, this is a very good omen actually for you, Aquarius, that they, in their heart of hearts, really do want for something to come of this relationship between the two of you. Maybe not right now in this moment, but I truly believe in their heart of hearts they're wanting at some point, someday, for you two to continue building where you left off, to continue investing in this connection. And it's clear that they're keeping that feeling and that desire under wraps with all this energy. It's because they're hurt and they're afraid of being hurt again. But this really highlights the potential for the two of you to have a reconciliation one day, and to pick up where you left off and continue to invest in this connection. Only this time with balanced reciprocation and mutual respect, and without any of the negative energy or interference, so that this relationship can truly reach its full potential, and so that the two of you can truly enjoy it and get the most from it by finally experiencing it from that beautiful, fulfilling, high vibe level. You were both clearly left longing for that true fulfillment of this relationship, with this card showing up as the mutual strength in this connection. The two of you want to reach the full potential, to make a long story short. Now, what we have coming up for the challenge and the connection is the Tower card. That was clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Strength card. So heavy Leo energy showing up in this reading. This is another card of Leo. This is the card of Sagittarius with Temperance there. So you may be dealing with either of those signs. And let me see if I missed any others. If I didn't mention already, this is the card of Gemini with the Lovers card there. And there's quite a bit of water energy here as well, with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign. And of course we have strong earth energy here with the King of Pentacles. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But of course you can be dealing with any sign. This is just what's showing up here. So I feel this is speaking of a couple things. It's speaking not only of the ending that happened, which I feel that when your love interest found out about it, it was a very shocking experience for them, kind of traumatic. It's left them in this kind of post-traumatic state over here with this Nine of Wands energy. And at the same time, on the flip side, I feel like you've recently experienced a Tower moment of your own, Aquarius, to where, well, let me just finish the first message. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be jumping around. It's getting really late in the evening here, and I'm getting a little scattered with my messages. I apologize. So, first interpretation that I'm getting, it's representing the end of your connection, which was due to, I feel, this deception that they're perceiving, there was a lack of honest communication. There was a lack of clarity between the two of you. And with the Temperance card being in the challenge position as well, it speaks of a lack of balance. The two of you were out of balance. Or, maybe it was just one of you, but when one person is out of balance in a connection, it throws the entire relationship out of balance. So that was one of the issues that brought it to an end as well. And with the Strength card in the challenge position, it speaks of someone having failed to use their willpower and their inner strength when facing temptation. The Strength card is about being tempted by people or things that don't serve us, or our highest good. Something that sooner or later will have a negative effect on you, your connections, and the people you love. So it's usually a really good sign when you're in the Strength energy, because you're summoning all of your true inner strength to resist any kind of negative temptation, to protect yourself and those you love. But again, with this card showing up in the challenge position, it's saying that someone failed to resist some kind of temptation. And that's had a very negative impact in ending this relationship with the person you love. So the other interpretation that I'm getting here is that I feel strongly that you've recently experienced this tower moment as well, which for you was an epiphany, I feel, Aquarius, where I feel that you had this moment. This is the epiphany. You had this moment of absolute clarity and it probably happened when you lost this person. Your heart, I believe, opened and you realized how much you truly love this person, and I feel that that's when the floodgates of emotion open, and that's when all of your true feelings kind of surfaced within you, and it just gave you this absolute clarity here with this Ace of Swords. And so that secondary meaning on the flip side, so you had this epiphany here that left you, coming from this energy, if, assuming it was true how they're seeing you, of the deceit and multiple options, and it put you in this energy when you had that epiphany of this beautiful, overflowing sense of love that you've suddenly tapped into, and feeling so much clarity and conviction for this person over here, your love interest. And so that presents a challenge, because now you know how much you want them and that they're the one, but now your person is the one here in this Strength energy resisting you, because now, as I explained in the true meaning of the Strength card, now they see you as a temptation that does not serve their highest good. So now they're resisting you. And with the Temperance card showing up here, it's because they're trying to rebalance their life. They're trying to find balance between those opposing energies, between their heart and their mind, and just trying to alchemize that, the yin and yang energy within us, the dark and the light. They're feeling such a mix of emotions after that experience. Perhaps a mix of love and resentment that's really, throwing them off balance. So they're trying to balance those scales and feeling that they need to use all of their strength to resist you in this current moment in time. And that, of course, presents a big challenge when you realize that they're the one for you. So now they feel that they need to move on to someone who's more aligned with their desires, someone with a similar life vision and values. And I feel that you're having trouble now convincing them that you're the one. You likely told them that you had this tower moment, that epiphany that awakened you to your true, profound love for them. But they're still either not believing you or just needing to heal and find balance. Or maybe all of the above, but either way, they're resisting you in this Strength energy to protect themselves. I 100% believe that you have beautiful intentions with this energy, the Sun energy and the Ten of Cups. I mean, you couldn't find two cards that speak of better intentions than these two cards. There is nothing underhanded. I mean, if you're going to pick one card that's the absolute opposite of this energy, I would say it would be the Sun card. This is the lowest vibe energy in the deck, and this is the highest vibe energy in the deck. So talk about a 180. And now the challenge is proving to them and regaining their trust. So you've got your work cut out for you, Aquarius. But for the most likely outcome in the near future, the Seven of Cups came out. Again, this is reflecting to me that they feel they need to go through that healing process with the new connections. So they're most likely going to feel that they need to continue exploring those options into the future to recapture whatever they feel that they lost in this connection, and to feel valued and desired again, to enjoy all the best parts of connecting with new romantic interests, but ultimately to find their true love. But it's very possible that you're represented by one of those cups, Aquarius, because we know now with the Seven of Pentacles placement that they're still considering, or at least hoping, for the possibility of a successful reunion with you one day. And I really believe that you not only understand where they're coming from now with their needs and long-term desires, but I really believe that you're now also coming from a similar energy with compatible long-term desires. And what's even more beautiful, for any cross-watchers who may be tuning in, is that I truly believe that it's their true love for you that inspired them to ascend and transform to match your high vibration with the Sun energy and the Emperor energy that your Aquarius is currently in. So it's very possible that the two of you could have some kind of soul connection and a great chance for a fulfilling union in that mutual high vibe energy. And that's what I have for you in the tarot, but I'm going to get one more message for you here from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck, and see what else we can find out about this connection. Universe, please give me one more message for Aquarius. Advice, words of wisdom, guidance for Aquarius, please. Okay, so the oracle card that we have for you is called Message. So interesting. So it looks like somebody's going to be receiving a message. Let's see what it says about your oracle card though. Okay, so your oracle card says, get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you will find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or maybe I will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least, know the way. A message is coming. Interesting. That sounds like something promising to look forward to. So, my first impression is that since I get the very strong feeling that you've been reaching out to them and trying to express your emotions, very likely trying to tell them about all of this love that you feel for them, they may have not even responded to your messages. They may have kind of left you on red, so to speak, and it may be that you're going to get a response after maybe waiting quite some time. So it could be that, or this could just be speaking of your intentions to write to them. But in any event, it sounds like you're going to be getting some clarity into something that you were having questions about. So that's definitely a positive little upturn in a challenging spread. So I'm happy to see that for you, Aquarius. But those are all the messages I have for you in this reading, and I hope they've given you some clarity. I wish you all the best in your endeavor to win this love back. I really feel that it's just a matter of time. I truly do. they want to continue as well in their heart of hearts, so just remember that. And I feel if you continue to approach them in this energy that you're in, I feel their heart will heal and it'll eventually open back up. So it's just a matter of being patient, which is what this calls for as well. Whenever you receive the Temperance card, this is the universe calling for you to be patient, to trust in divine timing, and to allow for healing to happen. I really feel that that's going to happen. You're in the right energy for that, Aquarius. So until next time, thank you so much for your support.